This is Smith Welding. I'm Adam Niffen. I'm your host. Stroll around the shop with us. Check out what we got in here today. It's always fun and interesting. Okay. Smith Welding Restoration. We have a minor collision. It's not too bad. This bar's banged up. We can straighten that shit out, man. Not a big deal. A bumper might be a little tweaked on the passenger side. We started off, we pulled the bug shield off this bad boy because in the collision it got into, it was just full of glass behind the bug shield. So we just got that off of there. If we got to touch, if there's anywhere it's bare steel, we'll touch it with some paint and move on with it. Just so it doesn't start corroding. Talk about your $1 million fracture. You can't very well see it because it's black, but the bumper cover broke right around the fender. It didn't twist the fender at all on this side. That's kind of a lucky break. That saves you a couple $100 on repairs usually. This side we didn't get so lucky, but it's minor. We'll end up pulling this back out, making it straight. That's going to crack the paint when we do that. And we'll have to tap on it with a hammer anyhow. So we'll feather the paint back from the affected area, then we'll clear coat this whole fender. New bumper cover's on its way en route. I'll probably go on a rant about aftermarket parts again, because I'm sure, pardon me, I'm sure we're going to have to tweak it to make it fit. So we got a 2006 Nissan, 2005 Nissan Pathfinder. Minor front end damage. This one coming this morning. The owner wished to hang out and watch. I told him he'd be very bored today. He doesn't mind. So this is the excitement for the day. We got that. We got a car lot car. We're just gonna stuff with foam and fiberglass and roll down the road. I'm working on a motorcycle tank. This is supposed to be out today. Nice. Jeremy's beating up the car. So yeah, we got full shop today, which is nice. New part-timer, he had other commitments today and tomorrow. We'll see him Friday. Well, I'll see him Friday. He's a little camera shy, so we'll show his work, but we won't show him. Been a very good hand thus far. 2 days, you know, I mean, fuck. 2 days is more than you get on most guys before you realize they're shitheads, and I think this gotta be alright. So we're gonna dig up the paint code on the old Nissan here. You know, we can go with a Nissan full base if it's just a basic black. If it's got any flake in it whatsoever or pearl in it whatsoever, I won't go with Nissan if I can help it. We'll see you soon. Alright, Nissan Pathfinder 2005. These are the pieces, these are the valance underneath. Some of the ear tabs are broken up on this one. We're just gonna, I think we're gonna repair it so enough that we can put it back together. We're gonna salvage that piece. It's not available aftermarket. You gotta go direct to the factory. Moral of the story, most of these, if they've got a textured molded piece, it's actually in the casting. It's not on this. So we're pulling off that. There's these braces back here. Those are pop riveted in. That one there. And then up on those ends, where they're broken off on these, I'll show you. We've got these braces. They're in good shape, totally usable. We're going to drill out the pop rivets and pop rivet anew to the bumper cover. So we'll get all the bracing pop riveted into the bumper cover, as you see here. And then we'll paint this off the vehicle. We're going to go check out this body work. No need to have it inside. It's like perfect here in Iowa. So we straightened this out real well and did all that. A little bit of body glazing, a little polyester glaze. That's it. So that's sitting up. It's about ready to sand out. We mocked up the bumper cover already. We mocked up the bumper cover already. We know it fits. We know it's going to work. Now it's all about putting the bracing in place. We got the bumper itself doesn't need pulled out. The bar brace behind and above the bumper We straightened it out. It was pulled all to hell. Last step will be we paint the bumper and the body parts. We come out and strip it tomorrow morning. Line up the hood, polish the bumper cover and the fender. He's down the road, so by I'd say 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock tomorrow, he'll be covered. So that's where we're at right now on the Nissan Pathfinder. Check back with you later. Wowzers. Alright, so these are your crush support or whatever the hell. They got clips down in there. Those are traditional, like a one use. We got 2 uses out of them. This snaps down in there. This is the underside, the inside of the bumper cover. And then you got 1, 2, 3 points. It's pop riveted. Again, 1, 2, 3 points. It's pop riveted. And you've got your clips down in here. Up here, you have another set of supports, and this is where it bolts into the fender. All right, this is the top of the bumper cover. That's the bottom of the bumper cover. We've pre-fit and test fit the valance that goes underneath. So we're gonna pop rivet these in next, so we can get the assembly together tomorrow morning after we paint it and let it cure. Then we've got these clips here. You see, we've got cups that take the place of the fog lamp. It's like a fog lamp omitting whatever. Makes it look complete, I guess. But I can't find any part that actually goes in here, like a mid-grill assembly. That I don't understand, because I got clips and holes for it. So there's something there, but nobody can find it. And it's not on the original truck. So that's where we're at. Jeremy is fucking around with the iPod again. Well, actually, that's really important. Jeremy's working on these right now. Those are the clips that go at the shoulders there where it meets the fender. See where I showed you that one, that golden break didn't get into the fender. So they're riveted. We'll go ahead and pop rivet that back together. So it's all done. Everything gets test fit and modified or assembled or whatever, all the hidden components before you paint. That way you can paint over all those aspects. The fender, I did the glaze. We straightened it out, I did the glaze. I'm trying to show you what's going up here. That's actually sanded out to 1000 grit. You can't, I don't have the skill set to blend clear coat and end it here and blend it out. This whole thing is going to get clear coat. We'll seal this, we'll paint it back into wherever we need to, and we'll clear coat the whole fender anew. So there's that repair now that it's straightened out. We know that it's straightened out. We know that the lines all match up to the bumper cover when it's all mocked up. That pre-fit and test fit and all this stuff we're doing here, it takes time. But it does not take near as much time to tear something down, buy a new bumper cover, or modify it, screw up the finish, and have to repaint it. Do all your mock-ups and test fits, pre-fits as often as you can. It pays dividends. Alright, we got it lined up reasonably, okay? It took a nice hit, and it tweaked this core support over quite a bit. There's a little bigger gap here. We're talking probably 5/16, and then there's a 1/4 inch gap over here. We actually took and bent at the flange to lay this out more, and we bent at this flange to draw it in more. And we could draw that in more, but now we're going to start running into problems with fitment down here. I mean, we're at the edge of tolerable here. Showed you the bumper cover. I nicked it this morning, so I repainted it, heated the shop up to 120 for an hour, so it's coming through. Next step is that we took the bug shield off, put it back on. There was all kinds of broken glass up inside of there, so to try to get that glass out of there with the bug shield on would have ruined the hood. We didn't have to do anything to this side. Well, I'll take some handprints off of it. This side, remember, was damaged down in here. We got that, it's all feathered back. We got some rubbing compound on it, but other than that, it looks fantastic. I re-cleared this whole panel. Re-clear coated this whole panel. We'll finish her up. We may get the bumper cover on this afternoon. Maybe first thing in the morning. I can't say for certain. I despise dealing with insurance companies. In any customer's best interest, deal with them, get it done, and then go to the shop you want. Here's the problem, and I feel like an entire jackass doing this, but I have to protect my interests and set that precedent across the board of professionalism. Insurance company wants to mail a check out, whatever. All right, fine. So they mailed it out in town, local. Oh, it'll be there tomorrow. Well, it wasn't there. It was yesterday. So I called it today. Well, I put it in the mail that day, so I'm still waiting for it. It didn't come today. If it's not here tomorrow, I can't release a vehicle until it's paid for. Puts me in a real bind. I don't want to be an asshole. I don't want to be that guy. So the bind this has put me in is awkward at best. So whatever you can do to take care of your insurance company and then deal with your shop, you're in a lot better shape for it. I don't want to hold someone's vehicle. They're good people. And it's nothing personally against them or anyone else. I don't release vehicles till they're paid for. I mean, it's business 101. So if I've got a grain of wisdom for you for the day, exactly that. You wreck your car, get your money, then go wherever you want. It'll work out a lot better for you.